Hey everyone, it's September 23rd. We're about 14 weeks out now from the end of the year. I'm still going for the 600-pound deadlift, so don't think that I'm giving up based on what I said in the last video. I still think I can hit it, and I'm still optimistic. Just hanging out on the rooftop right now. It's raining a little bit. I've been in Brooklyn for a week now. Apartment's unpacked. I wanted to do some exploring, but I haven't done that much yet in the neighborhood. I had some issues with my allergies just from moving all my clothes around and some of the dust that had been collecting. But I did make it out to Whole Foods. It's like my second home, so there's a Whole Foods like 30 minutes from here, 30-minute walk. I'm in like the south part of Williamsburg, but if you go over towards the bridge, just closer to Lower Manhattan, that's where the Whole Foods is. There's more nightlife stuff going on out over there too, so I'm definitely gonna explore in the coming weeks. One thing I want to check out in particular is the Williamsburg Comedy Club. I haven't been to any comedy clubs in New York, which is surprising because that's a big thing that people like to do here. But yeah, we'll see what the culture is producing. I think stand-up comedy overall is overrated and usually poorly executed, but there could be some good stuff, so I'm gonna keep an open mind, see what it's about. As far as lifting goes, today is a rest day. Yesterday, last night, I did a pull workout. I actually didn't leave the gym until after midnight, well after midnight, but as you can see, I made it back in one piece. All right, let's get into the workout footage. I'll see you guys later. Okay, so kicking off the day here with deadlifts. I'm showing my warm-up this time, starting with the bar and working my way up. I'll usually do around 3 reps for each warm-up interval. Let me pause here. Now, I want every rep to look the same. The warm-up is a good time to focus on form so that it feels like second nature when you get up to the top working sets. Hips down, spine neutral, pushing through the floor, and pulling the hips forward as the bar comes up. This is 132 pounds. All right, 220 pounds. Looks good. And just notice the speed off the floor for these lighter sets. Now for hypertrophy, that is if you're trying to build muscle, it can be advantageous to move slower through a rep to increase the time under tension, but I'm training for performance, so I want to move like an athlete with explosive power. So here we go. Move very quickly. All right, 309, starting to get a little bit heavier. Still moving well. And then my last warm-up set here at 353 pounds. And you can see the weight is moving more slowly now. Okay, we're up to my working set at 401 pounds now. This is the first set of a 5x5. And let me pause for a moment here. As I've said before, deadlifting is extremely fatiguing, and I've often made the mistake of doing too much volume with these heavier loads. My max is 545 pounds, and once you're up to training with about 80% of your 1 rep max, especially if you're a more advanced lifter and your 1 rep max is up there in absolute terms, you want to start reducing the volume from a 5x5. So this might be the last or second to last 5x5 workout I do at a weight this heavy. As I move into the mid 400s and beyond, I'll pull the reps per set down to a triple or even as low as a double. So the next deadlift workout might be a 5x3 for 15 total reps instead of 25. And once I get up into the 400s, that's when I like to throw on a belt because it helps me brace my core. All right, moving on to pull-ups here. One of my favorite exercises. You can see my lats are very engaged, full range of motion. I might throw on a belt with some added weight for more resistance, but to be honest, I don't even think I need it. Pull-ups are challenging enough. And finally, we have the seated row machine. I bumped it up from 110 pounds to 130. This is the first set of a 4x10. Getting a great squeeze in the back here. You can see my traps are getting a lot of engagement. And that's the workout, so I'll see you all next time.